what does a little white lie look like? Like, what is that really?
It's Wednesday.
I think I agree in the sense of like, I've said that I was ready or needed 5 more minutes when I really needed 20. That's a white lie. Yeah, it's like, I'm ready. Babe, I'm ready. Like, I'm basically ready.
I love that talk.
I'm not ready. No, I'm honest. I'm honest. If I don't like something, I'll tell you that I don't like it. You don't want someone to tell you that they don't like it?
Actually, no. I
Just lie to me.
If I'm coming in and saying like, do you like, because really I just want you to agree with me. If I'm saying like,
you don't want their actual opinion?
No.
Oh, okay.
I obviously like it.
All right.
So you just gotta say, yeah, cool, you look great.
Why does it matter? I want an honest opinion. If I'm coming in and I'm like, yo, this one, or it's like, do you like this? And they're like, I mean.
And if they say no, and then you go like, well, I like it, so I'm gonna go out anyway. It's not great vibes afterwards.
Yeah, but it's like, then don't ask for the opinion then.
That's the thing. You just shouldn't ask.
Don't lie to me.
Why I keep going back to it. Communication is not key.
She sat across from him in Paris, cameras rolling, the entire world watching, and she said something no publicist would ever approve. Something that broke the carefully constructed image of Hollywood's most guarded generation. And once you hear it, you'll never watch another celebrity interview the same way again. Zendaya doesn't do unscripted. That's what her team wants you to believe. Every red carpet, every press junket, every late-night couch moment, curated, controlled. Precision engineered for maximum likability. But this time, something slipped through the cracks. And what came out wasn't just refreshing. It was a direct attack on the myth that Hollywood has spent decades selling you. Because for years, the industry has had one golden rule. One directive whispered into every rising star's ear before every camera rolls. Be agreeable. Be likable. Be safe. Smile and say the right thing. Never let the mask slip. Never let them see what's underneath. And Zendaya, one of the most PR-savvy, image-conscious stars of her generation, just blew the whole script apart. In the middle of Paris, with Robert Pattinson sitting right next to her. Now, before we get to the moment that's already tearing apart entertainment comment sections, you need to understand who these two people actually are.
I have tried to have a good American pancake in London many times. You gotta make your own.
I don't understand. You have this idea of London, which is just it's completely fictional.
You don't even live there anymore. I live there more than you live there. There's no diners.
There is this what's that place called Van Catch?
Who?
See?
Do you think you'll agree or disagree more?
Disagree on everything.
If I know you, yeah.
Strongly disagree.
Because this isn't just about two celebrities casually disagreeing over pancakes and French fries. Zendaya has built one of the most impenetrable public personas in modern Hollywood. From Disney child star to Emmy-winning actress to Hollywood's most untouchable leading woman, every move has been deliberate. Every statement measured. Her team doesn't leave things to chance. Robert Pattinson, on the other side of this table, has spent years rebuilding his own reputation after being swallowed alive by the Twilight machine. He's a man who literally said, on camera, that he is contractually bound by law to disagree, unable to even publicly acknowledge what franchise made him a household name. That's not a joke. That's Hollywood's leash in action. These are not two people who say reckless things by accident.
But I saw my first episode of Friends recently, like full episode of Friends recently. I didn't grow up with Friends.
And what do you think?
I enjoyed it, but I didn't grow up with Friends. So again, I don't really have a strong opinion on this.
Off that one episode, did Phoebe give you a good vibe?
I did really like Phoebe. I did.
I'm more of a Joey person. I'm a Joey.
Which one's Joey?
Matt LeBlanc.
Okay. Yeah, he's like fun guy. From the one episode I saw. So you disagree?
Disagree, yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Both of them start out agreeable, saying the usual things. Running late, telling your partner you're ready when you're not. Safe answers. Predictable answers. The kind of content that gets clipped for wholesome engagement and forgotten within 48 hours. But then Zendaya said it.
I'm gonna go the opposite way.
You should always split the bill on a date.
Always? I'm kind of in the middle. I think it depends. I'm also down for like back and forth.
Back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right,
got
right,
this
right,
one,
right,
you got
right,
that
right,
one
okay.
kind of thing.
What about a first date?
On a first date, I mean, it would be nice if they paid for it.
Yeah, that's
There's
kind
a
of
little
like-
chivalry.
Not very sexy.
Not very sexy to what?
To like not pay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you said this.
But I find it quite sexy when a girl
Pays.
does it, if she does a secret pay.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, all right, she's
Yeah.
gonna take care of me.
Yeah.
She looked straight ahead and told the world, without flinching, that she doesn't actually want an honest opinion. She doesn't want the truth. She wants agreement. She said flat out, I just want you to agree with me. And when pushed, when the conversation circled back to communication, she doubled down. She didn't soften it. She didn't walk it back. She let it land. And Pattinson, visibly stunned, responded, communication is not key? Her answer? A flat disagreement.
I like it.
English chips beat American fries.
English chips,
That is
American
a
fries.
strong disagree.
Y'all don't beat us in anything with food.
Really? Chippy chips? Rob, come on.
Well, I like, you know what I really like, which they never have in America? I like chips with vinegar on, which they never do. Like, I love a vinegary chip, but everybody knows that like French fries are like, they're better than English chips. And English chips are basically potato.
Well, they are both potato. Shocker.
Because this isn't just about relationship preferences. This is a woman who lives inside the most hyper-controlled PR ecosystem on the planet, openly admitting that she operates on selective honesty, that she doesn't always want the real thing, that sometimes the constructed version is the preferred version. And in a world where celebrities are packaged and sold as aspirational archetypes, authentic, self-aware, emotionally evolved, that admission hits differently because every fan who has ever believed the carefully crafted Instagram captions, the vulnerable late-night interviews, the I'm just a normal girl press tour moments, just got handed a mirror. But it doesn't stop there, because this conversation kept going. And the deeper it went, the more the cracks showed.
Yourself with this. They're both potato.
Spider-Man would kick Batman's ass.
Does he have superpowers?
I mean, the thing, he has like superpowers, though.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over.
Oh, I can't do
you
it.
can't. I know you physically can't. Yeah.
Physically
But we know we're
Actually can't.
I'm bound by law to disagree with you.
Pattinson, who can't even say Spider-Man without his legal team having a coronary, casually admitted he is bound by law to suppress his actual opinions. On camera, in front of a rolling crew. As a bit, but not entirely as a bit. Because the truth underneath the joke is that Hollywood contracts don't just control what you wear to an awards show. They control what you think out loud, what you can admit to, what version of yourself is permitted to exist in public. The irony is almost surgical. A video designed to generate engagement by showing two celebrities being real ended up generating engagement by proving that even their version of real is complicated, layered, negotiated, and the comment sections noticed. Because within hours, the clip was being dissected frame by frame.
You got pancakes. You
I
got
like it when you
eggs.
and it's consistent
Yeah.
throughout the world. Same thing everywhere.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. Pancakes, an American pancake. I have tried to have a good American pancake in London many times. You got to make your own. Yeah.
What?
Like a diner food.
I don't understand. You have this idea of London, which is just
I'm sorry.
it's completely
You don't even
fictional.
live there anymore. I live there more than you live there.
It's because of the area you live in. There's literally nothing.
Where
there.
are your diners? You guys
There's
don't have diners? Where do you go late at night to get some eggs, some pancakes, whatever?
go
Like, you're
to-
not going to the diner. There's no diners.
Fans asking, is Zendaya telling us something? Is this a peek behind the curtain? Or is this exactly the kind of calculated vulnerability that PR teams deploy to make stars feel more human right before a major press cycle? Because the timing, Paris, promotional content, cameras, isn't accidental. Nothing in Zendaya's world ever is.
So, In the middle? Like, I partially agree with that.
Just like over the line?
Like, right here?
I partially.
Right here?
It depends. In like
Right in the middle,
In
see?
August.
In the
it's kind of-
summertime?
in August.
I agree.
In August, it's the best.
In the wintertime,
Oh.
I strongly disagree.
Yeah.
Just because
every
it's,
time.
like, it's a bit sad. Like the weather, I mean. And it gets dark really early.
Yeah. But August, the greatest.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where else are your favorite cities? I mean, we're in Paris right now. What do you think of Paris?
Love Paris.
Love a little
at that.
springtime Paris. Love New York. I love Buenos Aires. I think
Here's what makes this story genuinely uncomfortable. Zendaya is not the villain here. She's not even close to the worst offender in an industry that feeds on manufactured authenticity. But she is one of the most visible, one of the most studied, one of the most emulated. Teenage girls and young women watch everything she does and absorb it as a template. And when the template admits that it prefers comfortable agreement over confrontational truth, that admission ripples outward in ways that a carefully scripted press release never could. She said what the industry has always operated on, but never says out loud, that sometimes image beats truth, that the soft lie is preferred over the hard fact, and that even the most self-possessed celebrities in the world are, at some level, performing for an audience they can never fully let in.
I think it's case by case, right? Like, I feel like, like PDA is good, but like read the room. Like if everybody's uncomfortable, maybe don't do that.
But sometimes that's great.
Is it? Oh,
It's entertainment.
yeah.
But
I guess that's, to an extent. But I just don't want to hear, it's kind of like it's a quiet room. Everybody's, maybe,
Should be silent.
There's a time and place.
Sure.
You
So
know?
is that a disagree?
Like like I said, it's a case by case scenario. If your smooches are making people feel a little weird.
is PDA only smooching?
Well, public displays of affection, it's like, could be anything. Hand holding is nice,
I've got one more question.
What happened after the clip circulated? Neither camp issued a statement, no clarification, no damage control, no carefully worded note from her representation explaining the context. The silence itself became a statement. Because here's what nobody's talking about yet. If Zendaya, the most carefully managed brand in young Hollywood, is this comfortable letting something that raw slip in a promotional setting? What exactly is she not saying in every other setting? What are all of them not saying? What does a decade of curated celebrity content look like when you finally hold it up against that one unguarded moment in Paris? The contracts remain sealed. The PR machine keeps turning.
Disagree.
Yeah, I think.
I feel like there's probably some, fairies are pretty hot too.
I like a fairy.
There's other mythical creatures.
I kind of prefer a mermaid, to be honest.
There you go. Another hot merman.
Vampire's probably going to meet a merman. Beat a merman.
Vampire versus merman. It's a new franchise.
PDA should be celebrated.
And the real conversations, the ones that happen after the cameras go off, stay exactly where they've always been. Off the record, out of reach, buried.
Weddings have a free bar. See, I haven't been to a lot of weddings. I didn't know this was a point of contention. Because I was like, well, what if, if you want to have a bar but you can't necessarily afford it and your friends just have to buy their own. But I'm just saying, everybody's situation is different. But I've not been to enough, weddings to really know what's
If you can afford a wedding, you can afford like a keg. It's like $50.
Okay. I don't really have an opinion on that. I'm not well versed in wedding etiquette.
Some moonshine.
Bring your own bottle.
Bring your bottle.
You know what I mean?
Everyone bring a bottle. That'd be nice.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I find here I could disagree there.
So here's the question that should be keeping you up at night. If the celebrities we trust most are openly admitting they prefer comfortable lies over honest conversations, what does that say about every single thing they've ever told us? If you want more industry exposes, celebrity breakdowns, and the stories the PR teams don't want trending, she's the most PR-controlled woman in Hollywood, and she just admitted, on camera, in Paris, completely unprompted, that she doesn't want honest opinions. She wants agreement. Her team never issued a single statement. No clarification, no denial. Just silence. And in this industry, silence isn't nothing. Silence is everything. Subscribe to Celebzova. We don't miss these moments.